Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. It is 2024 and Coach Toy is in the building. I just want to say Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. I'm going to play a little song until the people come on. We're going to give some people some time to step on in the room.
ICC Life Coach Institute.
Come
ICC
on in the
Life Coach
room.
Institute.
Toy
ICC
Addington,
Life Coach
Master Certified Professional Life Coach.
Come on in the room.
ICC Life Coach Institute is a globally accredited life coaching school
ICC Life Coach
with the goal of creating legacies and securing livelihoods for you and your family.
ICC Life Coach Institute.
Come on in the room.
You don't have to spend a ton of time or money to get certified. Let us help you start and grow your business. As a result of attending, you are earning one certification in 3 days and yield 6 streams of income in a $2 billion industry. You can specialize in any area you choose. Classes offered
Thank you.
professional life coach, master certified professional life coach in 6 streams to 6 weeks. Online business courses and coaching for corporations are also available.
Hey TikTok, y'all can't hear my music on my podcast. I'm sorry.
890-83 or visit ICCLifeCoachInstitute.com. And remember our motto, I can't let anything control my mind, mood, or money.
Welcome on into the room on this day. We are back at it in 2024 again with the I Can Coaching Real Talk Live. Without further ado, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Coach Toy. I am a Master Certified Professional Life Coach and the Educational Director for ICC Life Coach Institute with graduates as life coaches in 9 different countries and 31 states, specializing in whatever industry that they chose. Now, tonight's topic, y'all always know that I have a topic, is don't take it personal. I'm going to say that again, is don't take it personal. Lives are structured a little bit differently this year. I wanted to go ahead and put that out there. There is a link in the comments for you to jump onto StreamYard if you want to be a part of the conversation. It will no longer be a monologue, it will be a dialogue. So if you are a business owner and you want to tell your story, if you are somebody who's going through something and you need a master certified professional life coach's opinion or way to help you through it on live, that's fine. If you are in a beautiful situation that you just want to share with the world to put out there to motivate somebody, we're looking for you as well. So I wanted to put that out there so going forward, you guys would know what to expect. So I'm going to get right on into it. So you guys know, like I know, that we take things way too personal. I know for me, last year in 2023 was one of the worst years of my life. And a lot of things I did not share for different reasons. Some people internalize, like me, and I only share with my circle. And then you have some people that run to social media with everything that happens in their lives. And again, when people come for them or have opinions about it, they take it personal. So there are ways that you can avoid or get over taking things personal, because there's certain things that happen within the brain whenever you start to let other people opinions penetrate you in such a way to where it affects your mind, your mood, and your money. So those of you who know me, y'all already know that I Can't Coaching motto is I can't let anything control my mind, mood, or money. So we're going to talk a little bit about that later. Now, this is what I want to know. How are you guys doing on your goals right now for 2024? Because I know I already broke my first goal. I said I was going to start eating right, and I said I was going to start exercising. And I exercised, but I ain't ate right all year. But the reason why I'm getting to that, it's a reason why I'm going here. I just bear with me. Because a lot of times, y'all, we set goals and we set intentions and we set expectations and we get off kilter, we get off track. It's an expectation that things will inevitably go wrong if you are doing something. That is they call it a learning curve for a reason. You got to curve around sometimes to get on the straight and narrow. So today I'm going to help you get on your straight and narrow. So I want the comments. I'm waiting on the comments of you guys who hey, Coach Ray in the house. Coach Ray in the house. That's the ICC graduates. I see who was that? Keisha. Hi, Keisha. How y'all doing? Hey, TikTokers. How y'all doing? All right, so I'm gonna get right on back into it. So typically, whenever you take things personal, you find yourself struggling mentally, probably about something that you've heard or some advice that you were given from an individual. And if you're one of those people, you may hear something like people telling you, just don't let them get to you so much. Or they may say, don't take it personal. Or sometimes they may say, stop being so hard on yourself. Or I'm sure they didn't mean anything by it. That means you are definitely taking something personal. And then one of my personal favors is you just need to learn to let things go. And while there's no doubt that people typically are trying to give you advice from their best intentions and well-being, there's a bigger point that oftentimes that can be missed. So one of the things that when you think about it from a psychological POV, the reasons why people take things personally, I try to help people understand the core mechanisms behind their tendencies when they tend to always take things personal. People post things on Facebook all the time that don't have a thing to do with you, but you read the post and now you tossing and turning. You sending screenshots. You can't sleep at night. You telling the whole world that the post was about you, and in fact, it was not. And then the other person on the other end, even if you decided to confront them, you'll find yourself looking stupid because it could have been about something that happened in 17 BC that they were simply trying to get off of their chest. It's only when you understand the tendency to take things personally that you can move forward for the good. You can leave things in the past. You can start to grow through what you go through. You can stop taking things personal off of people's posts. You can stop taking people's opinion in of you as if it is the gospel. So when you start to take things personally, you start negatively affecting yourself, being mad and angry and frustrated and sad and all of the things, all of the negative thinking that you do not need. Because what's happening to your body is you have neurotransmitters inside of your brain that will cause you to have that cortisol stress hormone to be produced. And you wondering why your head hurting all day. You're wondering why you can't sleep at night. You're wondering why, oh my God, I can't stop overthinking. I can't stop overeating. You're wondering why all of those things are going on. Psychologically, when those neurotransmitters inside of your brain start to produce those hormones and those negative cortisol hormones, if you will, producing those stress levels, your hair falling out, you losing weight, you can't sleep at night, you overeating, you ain't eating enough based off of the experience that you're giving yourself. So when you believe you have to be perfect and gain the opinions of others, especially in their eyes, not even your own eyes, it tends to drive you into a consistent state of worrying about what other people think about you, when in fact, the only opinion that matters is you, yourself, and you. And how do you get to the other side? There's a strategy that you can use to do so, but it's going to take some time and effort, and it's a new habit you have to create. You have to think about that cycle of negative thinking is something that has happened time and time again, ultimately coming typically from your background. If you had a mother or a father that always saw the glass half empty, that's typically how you grow up. That's typically how you start to rear and traditionally start to implant that into your household. But it can be broken. And when you're in the habit of always worrying about things and others and what they think about you and taking it personally, it's almost inevitable that you are going to be sicker. You're going to have the headaches. You're going to have the not accomplishing your goals. You're going to have everything that you don't want to have until you start to turn that thing around. So if you find yourself always taking things personally, there are several things you can do to stop it. So for one of the things you can do is you can actually stop internalizing things all the time. Remind yourself that everything is not always about you. You have to also think about and cultivate your personal values to help you stay the course, not get thrown around about what other people's negative thoughts are about you, the patterns that people feel like is you and your personality. Start to reverse that thing. You have to reverse engineer in such a way to where you're untouchable. Type in chat untouchable. I want you to get an opportunity to get to a position to where mentally you're so untouchable. So when somebody says she ain't all that and you know you are, somebody say you can't have this and you know you can, somebody tell you you ain't worthy and you know you are, that you get to a point that you can and you will and you are those things. Outside of that, you have to remember though, I think one of the biggest mistakes that we make is think that everything has to be perfect. It is okay to make mistakes. And it is okay to not even really worry about what other people think. And if you do, that's okay too. What really matters is your own social creative brain. After all, how do you think about you? One of the biggest advantages as it relates to species, in fact, we can coordinate and work together to help each other. You got to get around somebody who has the ability to pull you up out of that funk and the capacity to help you imagine more than what life will ever be for you. Because sometimes you just ain't it. If your entire circle is negative, they're always talking about things that are the opposite of growth. All of y'all struggling. Everybody out here twerking on the weekend, smoking, drinking, cussing, tearing the club up, as my brother normally would say. You got to get around a different environment. So when you start to do those things, now you can take on different habits, different things that will make you better, including what you think about yourself. So if you care just a little bit less, y'all, just a little bit less about what people think and worrying about them validating you or how you're being judged, I promise you, your life would be a heck of a lot better. There are a few things though that you can do in order to make that happen. Hey y'all, I see my people. I want to address my people. Hey TikTok, hey Instagram, hey YouTube. Y'all got a whole setup going on over here. I'm getting ready to close this out before I start letting people jump in. Y'all, Ray dropped a StreamYard link down there if you want to come up. I told y'all this year I'm doing things just a little bit different where I can let other people come on the platform as well. I had a few people to come in my inbox and said that they want to come. If you want to come, all you got to do is hit the link. It will put you backstage and then I'll let you up. So I'm gonna get back to it. So when you find yourself, and we're talking about basically don't take it personal, right? When and what's happening to you when you do so. So there's some things that you can do to get through it, right? So you have to practice something called emotional resilience. Give people, I'm gonna say this slow for my bunnies in the back. Give people the benefit of the doubt because it is possible that you were misunderstood. It is possible that you misunderstood what they were trying to say to you. Ask the person to clarify what they said because the biggest thing we do is we assume way too much. And y'all already know what assuming do. It make a AZZ out of you and umption, right? So don't assume, just ask the people to clarify what they said and stop worrying about what they think. You have to give yourself some grace and the credit for your own accomplishments. And you have to work and don't be too hard on yourself, y'all, when you make a mistake. I mean, we're gonna make mistakes. I have made so many mistakes, and I'm gonna be real as transparent and honest as I can as it relates to mistakes. Mistakes is how I've gotten to the place that I am at now. 2023, I have made every mistake that you can possibly make in 2023, from financial mistakes, from emotional mistakes, from a health mistake, from a hair mistake. Y'all put a relaxer in my hair and it took my hair out. I'm telling you, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. From just investment mistakes, it was so many things that I did wrong. But the thing that I did not do, which prevented me from taking what people say personal, was I didn't take it to Facebook. I didn't take it to Instagram. I didn't take it to TikTok. I didn't take it to YouTube. I took it to my line. Notice I didn't say circle. To the people who are around me that were positive, that help push me forward. You got to have people around you that have the capacity to hold you. Stop running to Facebook for everything and practice emotional resilience. The second thing is you have to improve your self-confidence. Work on building your self-esteem by focusing on the things you're strong in and your accomplishments. You have to, again, have that support system. When you think about improving your self-confidence, this will keep you from seeing the young lady that's in her career or the pretty girl with her long natural hair or whatever and having something negative to say, or the girl who had the tummy tuck, or the girl who had, the new set of girls up top having something negative to say about her. And get yourself together. So if you want those things, work toward those things, because what that does is it's a reflection of what you think of you. So start to work on that. Number 3, you have to communicate assertively. Learn how to express your thoughts and feelings in a clear and direct way. Too often, people spend too much time trying to beat around the bush, articulating what they're trying to say, with the expense of not trying to hurt the other person's feelings. Sometimes you just have to call them out and like it is. It's a must. Sometimes you have to call it out, type in chat, call it out, and tell it like it is. Type that in chat, tell it like it is. The reason for that is it does 2 things. Number 1, it helps you get it off your chest. Sometimes you just need to get it up and off. And number 2, you'll take your respect and you'll create boundaries. You have to do that. If you do not create boundaries, what's going to happen is they're going to bounce all over you. And I ain't the one or the two. Anybody who knows me, I will put the boundary right then and there. Where you do this at, I'm going to do that at. This ain't that. So until people learn to respect your boundaries, they will continue to run over you and through you. Don't let that happen in 2024. Number 4, you have to identify your emotional triggers. Recognize the situation or people that tend to trigger your negative emotions. Once you know what they are, you can then take the steps to avoid them, because so many people will blame you for the thing that they are feeling. And that wasn't based on what you said. And that is not even what you were saying. You're like, well, wait a minute. You're responding to me based off of an experience that you've had with someone else. That wasn't me. So my intent was this. So I don't understand why you responded like that. So the reality of it is you have to show and tell people, okay, this is what I meant. And why did you feel the way that you felt? Because that wasn't my intent. But when you do it, take the bass out of your voice. I know I'm on 10. I'm on like level 7, 8 now. But respectfully do it. Make sure that you slow your breathing down, take the bass out of your voice, and have the conversation, because you don't want to put the other person on the defensive. You also have to make the other person aware of what they're feeling doesn't have anything to do with you. It's a teachable moment for both parties. And then number 5, practice self-care. Please take care of your physical, emotional, your mind, your mood, and your money. All of that is important. Some of y'all ain't sleeping, and that's why y'all grouchy. Get some sleep, y'all. Some of y'all ain't eating right. That's why you ain't feeling well. Start eating better, y'all. Some of y'all have stopped doing the things that you love because you got family, you got a career, you got this job, you got these kids, you got this husband, you got this girlfriend, you have this wife, and you have totally lost yourself. I need you to do the things that's going to bring you joy and relaxation in 2024. Just remember, no matter what, it's okay to make mistakes. And it's okay to worry about what people think about you to an extent. But what's more important is that you recognize when you are taking things too personally, address it at the site. When you practice emotional resilience, improving your self-confidence, communicating assertively, identifying your emotional triggers, and practicing self-care, that's your key to stop taking things personal. And I said what I said. So, Ray, I need you to come on up in the room. We're going to have some fun tonight. Y'all know I had to get my coaching part out of the way first and handle business. And so now that that's done, I do want to give y'all an update. One of the things that's new in 2024 is ICC Life Coach Institute now has two paths. Come on, backstage Rex, so we can have fun. Two paths. There's a certification path that's over 1 month where you'll be a master certified professional life coach. And then the second path is where we can help you get your ACC credential through the accrediting body, and that's over a 4-month period. I have a 100% pass rate, which most schools and instructors and students complain about how hard the test is. I'm the best in the game. Yeah, so the next class is in February. Ray, if you got the link or whatever and you have the ability to come up, you can come up as well. I think Rock said he was coming too, so I'm just trying to figure out which one of y'all gonna come first. And so we can just have a girl, guy conversation. So how y'all feeling? Drop in chat how y'all feeling. I see some comments on here. Somebody, who is this that got a relaxer? So Darren, you got a relaxer in your hair? Oh, he said all of the above except for the relaxer. I'm like, I knew that wasn't his. Look, I know that wasn't his real hair. I'm joking. Hi, LaCarter. Hey, Daddy. Hey, Keisha. Hi, Angela. Hi, cousins, plural. Stacy, y'all in the building. So let's take a commercial break while the people come in the room.
ICC Life Coach Institute.com.
Where's my other phone? Okay, there we go. In the room.
ICC Life Coach Institute. ICC Life Coach Institute.
Toy Addington, Master Certified Professional Life Coach. ICC Life Coach Institute, we accredited life coaching school
ICC Life Coach
with the goal of creating legacies and securing livelihoods for you and your family.
ICC Life Coach Institute.
Ray, drop the link in the comments. Thank you, Brandon.
You don't have to spend a ton of time or money.
Ray, drop the link in the comments, dear, because I can't do it from here for people to be able to come up. I don't have it. It's not letting me do it. So I need your help, love. Thank you.
To get certified, help you start and grow your business. As a result of attending, you will earn one certification
I
in
don't
3
see you.
days and give 6 streams of income in a $2 billion industry. You can specialize in any area you choose. Classes
Okay, so let me do this again. I copied the link.
professional
Let me
life
go here.
coach, master certified professional life coach,
Because
extremes
people are saying they can't get on. Hold on. Let me do
online
this
business
again.
courses, coaching for corporations are also available. Contact us today at 901-800-9083 or visit ICCLifeCoachInstitute.com. And remember our motto, I can't let anything control my mind, mood, or money.
Hey, TikTok. This is crazy. I absolutely love it. I think, yeah, it's the same one. Darren, go on from the link that Ray dropped. I mean, that I just dropped. Clipboard. Is it on there? I don't see y'all in the room. Okay, there we go. Add to the stage. What?
Hey,
Doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing. If you got on, because Got me echoing again.
It do?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. You still echoing?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yep.
For real?
I am. See, when you went on here, it didn't echo.
Hold on.
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, it's still echoing a little bit.
Oh man, hold on.
We gonna fight. Let me see. If I do it like, can y'all hear me? I muted you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me good?
Yep. You're not echoing to me.
Okay, can you, am I? Hey, Cat Will.
Steve Harvey has a high top fade with a wig.
How you know that man had a wig on?
He was not homeless. He was on tour with Mark Curry doing 5 shows a week, making $3,000, which is $15,000 a week, and he's trying to call himself homeless.
Did you see the man tax return?
Huh?
Did you see his tax return?
Who?
Steve Harvey.
Oh.
You said he made $15,000 a week.
No, I was with Mark Curry, and I seen him give the money. This is not a lie. I do not tell lies.
You just did, though. I think you hating on that man.
Why would I hate? He said he didn't want to be a movie star. What? That is a lie. He's mad because Bernie Mac, everybody was choosing him over Bernie Mac. The tour was his.
Seriously?
But how did he end up being the host? And they came to me as the fourth king of comedy, and I turned them down.
Really?
Why would I shit on Bernie?
They can't win you.
Hold on. Who should not drink?
You.
I haven't had a drink, though.
I don't drink.
I haven't had a drink.
I wonder why I'm echoing. You have to come over here tomorrow. Because I can't do this echo.
Hey, that man tear the folks up. That man said, I'll punch him in the stomach. I said,
Oh my
Jesus. Jesus, not the stomach.
Oh my goodness.
Hey. Any chick I get into it with this year, they be like, how you doing, Rex? I'm like, take that wig off. That's all I'm going to say.
Nah, man, not take a wig off.
Yes. Oh, you should not drink before this conversation. Oh, talking about what Shannon told Kat. Yeah, Shannon was like, oh, hold on. I think we need to stop drinking right now.
So he was promoting. Did you peep that?
Uh-huh. He said, oh, I think you need to stop drinking right now. You need to have enough drinks.
Oh my God.
I am not under the influence.
Oh my goodness. OMG. Anybody
not in the influence.
Anybody know how to stop this echo?
I'm gonna have to probably come over there. Cause hold on, let me see.
No, because like all of my things are off. I don't even know if I have like an echo effect on here, but we'll deal with that later.
Okay.
So anyway. So how has your 2024 started?
Positive all year.
It's been positive all year?
Yeah, kind of rough, but we staying positive all year.
That's what's up. So what about these celebrities that I already started? Jada, Cat Williams. Who else in that already?
Ooh, the dude that jumped on the judge. You
Not
saw
that
that video? You did not see that video? Do I need to pull it up?
You do.
Oh, man jumps on. Hold on, I'm pulling this up right now. Child.
Darren Huffy. TDJ.
That was last year.
Oh,
Yeah, you right. It didn't lead into this
It's
shit.
okay.
Hold on, I'm pulling this junk up now. Y'all gotta see this. I'm surprised. That's all they been talking about, the dude that jumped on. But here's my thing.
Addiction can overshadow life's most precious.
Not only he jumped on the judge,
Mhm.
that man got some good licks in on that judge.
Wait a minute. What was the case about?
Here you go, right here.
Can you hear me?
Mind if I present?
Yeah, you can present. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. I found it. I'm gonna hit present.
Can you hear me?
Share screen.
I can't. The people can't hear me. I guess on StreamYard, it cuts
Hold on.
off.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, are you sharing screen so the people can see the video? Or do I have to have permission?
Yes, I'm about to share screen. Okay, here we go, man. Can you see it?
I can.
There we go.
With that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court- I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court-
You saw that?
Let me do it one time. But look how long he was down there, dude. Hold on, look at this. Oh man, they cut the video short, but man, dude got some licks on that judge. You can hear her screaming. She was saying, "Help! Help!"
But what was the case about?
I'm not sure, but they was giving him a sentence. I forgot what he did. I'm gonna have to go back and read it, but all I seen was the judge. Only thing I seen him saying "you" on the judge.
He hopped like a kangaroo.
That boy should have been playing for the Cowboys. Now he should have been playing for the Pistons, jumping like that.
Yeah. I mean, that put one of Cam Williams clips up here that you were talking about.
Which one?
Steve Harvey's wig on or whatever.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I can
Yeah,
go there.
because
Cat Williams. Steve Harvey has a high top wig.
yeah, we had fun from this point forward.
Oh man.
We act cool from this point forward.
Let me find it right quick.
That was wild. What made him want to go on his show?
Oh, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Well, at the beginning, he did say, "Well, Shannon, you have made this a very safe place for me to come to and tell my truth."
So he set him up.
He
set him up.
I don't know, but I don't think I don't think he knew that the interview was gonna go like this. Okay, he was like, "Woo, well, this is like. I hope I have a podcast after this."
Wait, he's trying to do a podcast?
You know, Club Shay Shay, that's his podcast.
I didn't know that.
Yep, Club Shay Shay, that's his podcast.
I guess because I'm not in the loop like that.
Yo, he was like, "Ooh, I hope I have a podcast after this, cat."
Oh, Chad. Cat needs to be a regular guest on the show.
Man, I think the next person he needs to get to top that interview is Eddie Griffin.
Oh, wow.
Eddie Griffin been talking about like stuff like this for years.
So will he be that open though in today's time, you think?
I think right now will be the perfect time for Eddie Griffin. Say hello.
Hey, nephew.
Say hello. Hold on. Daddy, I'm working right quick. Give me 1 second, okay? All right.
I don't want to eat.
Love you.
I want to eat cheeseballs.
Cheeseburger.
Yes.
Boy,
Me
yeah.
too. I want cheeseburger too, nephew.
I don't cook cheeseburgers like that.
Oh, shit.
I don't. I can tell you the last time I cooked the burger.
And Cat Williams said Steve stole all of someone else's material.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mm.
I wonder whose material he said.
I know he said Cedric the Entertainer stole some of his material.
The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry a suit, and he this the same Negro
You gotta
that
share
hated
it.
on Bernie with
Okay, here you go. Hold on. It's here go a whole clip. Present, share screen. But that man, share.
Mm.
the same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask him, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none.
Oh, wow.
You would have to have range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Cat Williams in there.
I don't know, Cat. We might not let you drink anymore. You ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you. This is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man. Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history. Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves.
You.
I can't take no more.
That man was going in.
I mean, he went all the way in. He gonna get blackmailed like Monique did.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
why so?
All right, so this is the same exact conversation we was having at work. And this is why I say I'd rather stay independent. You remember when the baby made those gay remarks and all of that?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
I don't remember.
Man, he was losing sponsorships. They took him off shows.
Yeah.
He would cancel the bookings for his tours. All of that. Why? He signed to a major record label.
And who did you say this was?
This was the baby.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah.
I thought you said somebody else's name. Okay, I'm with you.
Okay, so you got Boosie always terrorizing the LGBT community. Why haven't they canceled him yet?
Boosie money.
You can't cancel a person who signed their own checks.
And he independent.
Boom.
Yeah.
And Cat Williams just said in his on the platform, he was like, I put money behind myself to do my tours and shows. Where's your sponsorships? Where's this? Where's that? Where's that?
But I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Well,
you know, when these shows come, look at some of these flyers. You can tell who's sponsoring or who the promoter is.
Yeah.
Or if you do the game.
It's either two ways they do that. He could partner with like Live Nation, Rock Nation, or a major distribution company to do that.
Yeah.
or he can get booked by promoters.
Right. I promoted shows before. Unscripted comedy shows, all of that.
Yep.
So that's not Williams' money. What happens is whenever a promoter books an artist, we pay them what their fees are, which typically include what the writer is,
Mhm.
what the production is, what their fee is, what the flight is, etc. So that's not Cat Williams putting money behind his own shows.
Yep.
That's him getting picked up by independent promoters that's paying him.
Yep, that's why I said that's one way, getting picked up and
Because
booked.
I'm like, he ain't putting his money around. I don't believe he got enough money to pay for the FedEx forum, the Ticketmaster stuff, security, the promotions. Who's gonna do that?
But if he doing Netflix specials, ooh,
That's not show promotion though.
yeah, I'm just saying, I'm saying if he doing Netflix specials, he can make enough money to put behind himself.
But think about it. If it costs $200,000 to do a show, and the venue, if you sell it out, is $400,000. Your profit is $200,000, but you have to front $200,000 up front. Say Cat Williams' fee is $100,000, but it costs $200,000 to put the show on.
Yeah.
Who's going to do that? Even though your profit would still be $200,000, it's the $400,000 total minus expenses.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
No, it don't. Versus, say for instance, like, okay, I'm a film director. So, I'm a filmmaker, film director. Versus somebody who have to pay me $30,000. Well, I'm gonna say $100,000 to produce a whole film.
Okay.
Versus me doing it myself, and I can recoup all the funds on the back end. Versus me putting up $10,000 and putting the film together myself and making $500,000.
But the risk is way higher because
It
everybody
is.
knows when you do these shows, it's based off ticket sales, and not all shows sell out.
Yep. And for a filmmaker, it's based off those ticket sales at the movie and those streams.
True. All right. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
However, I don't think
I
everything
just think like,
that's just me.
yeah, but I'm a risk taker. I don't mind because he said something in the interview which was the truest statement. Hold on, and I'm gonna play this. And it was so true. I had to record this. This is exactly what he said. Hold on.
Exactly there.
This is what Shannon Sharp asked him.
Stand up. You had 20. It cost you 22,000. You had 25 to your name.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to do that? You believe that much in Cat?
I believe that much in business. In business, the goal is for you to become independent and be the boss, take the responsibility, and also get the profit.
Okay.
He understands.
How can I be looking for you to put me on if I wouldn't?
Ooh.
And if I can't show you what you missed out on, why would you believe me?
Ooh.
Now, the fact that I was able to do it 12 times,
Ooh.
that's the real thing. The part that I'm able to do it all across the country. The fact that every time I do a tour or a special, you think, well, that's sponsored by somebody. Somebody did a good job. No, just the guy they're kicking around. Just the one that might mentally not be all there. He's the one picking the outfits, writing this guy's material, booking the shows, making sure he gets there. He's the one hiring the other comedians. But hey.
Oh wow. He was all in.
That's all I'm saying. And I'm the same way because when you have people that have money that's just lingering over your head, you already know there's going to be a control thing.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
And I don't like control. I'm just being straight up.
On me either, which is the reason why I have a situation that I had going on, but I didn't stop. You know, I got enough money to take care of me regardless of what corporate America says.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem with our community. We spend way too much time depending on the man.
Mm-hmm.
I freaking hate this echo. Too much time depending on the man and our livelihood is modern day slavery.
Mhm.
Whenever you have somebody in control of your livelihood.
Yep.
So it's best to have like a skill, like you make films. You know, I do life coaching certification and retreats and workshops and all the things. And that's so that I can have my sanity if something happens in corporate America. So my kids won't miss a meal,
Mhm.
you know, so that I don't have to not get my hair done
Mhm.
or go to the doctor if I want to.
Mhm.
You know, those things matter to me.
Yeah.
So
And my goal in the film industry, I don't have to be the Steven Spielberg. I don't have to be the Michael Corsage or the Tyler Perry. I don't have to be all in on their level. I just want this to take me to somewhere to be comfortable. I don't have to make it's not all about money to me. It's about just being happy doing this and just being comfortable.
And you know what? I started to do something different. You know, typically when I would do my lives up into this first one right here, it was always I'm gonna come on, I'm a motivational speak, I'm gonna do some teaching, and then get off. Like no, you got to get back a little bit. Y'all, people need to see other people out here. I think that's important to me. You know, share y'all stories, and then let's help each other grow. And then let's talk about these celebrities too, because they be doing the most. And then let's talk about some real life issues too, from the POV of people that are experiencing it. You know.
You seen Jada trying to be Tupac?
Nah, I thought Jada was trying to be Fat Joe that lost weight.
I'm confused. I thought she was trying to be Tupac.
That's what I thought it was. I mean, if you ask me. But at any rate, I am getting ready to jump off of this thing. You stay on because we got to work on this echo
Okay.
tonight.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Rex, tell the people what you're doing, how to find you.
Oh, I'm a filmmaker. That's all I want to do. That's all I'm going to do.
Wait. Go ahead.
No. What you about to say?
No, Ray had jumped on. I was going to let her in.
Oh, let her in. Let her in.
No, you know Ray.
No.
Get in. Get in the room. Okay, you keep going. We want to learn about
I'm a
you.
filmmaker. You can follow me on my TB Otis. That's my personal page, TBOATIS, or my T-Boy, TB Trap Boy page, spell boy with an I, not a Y. That's my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of the above.
So he's done almost all of my commercials
Mhm.
and photo shoots and stuff. So if you see the fabulous, perfect looking videos, that's who follow me around the world. So I appreciate you. You know, I put all my people on,
Hey, I appreciate you.
of course. So,
Ray sound
before
like
we
she was echoing.
Well, she comes on now later on
Okay.
and try to work on that as well. But what do you think about the topic? Because did you get a chance to hear about "Don't Take It Personal"? What did you take from that? Because I am curious.
No, I didn't hear all of the topic. I ain't tuned in too late.
It's okay. Go back and listen to it. I think it was about 20 minutes or 25 minutes.
Okay.
And go back and listen to it. It was some great information. So anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out to listen and learn. And me learn and listen to you all as well. Until next time, I'll see you guys back next week at 7:30, same place, same time. I do have something special coming down the pipe. It will be me and two other people, and we are a dynamic trio. And as soon as all of that comes together, we'll be doing a separate podcast, really talking about everyday life. from the same platform. So that'll be on Tuesdays, and I Can Coaching Real Talk Live will be on Thursdays. On that note, you guys have a good night. Of course, I'm gonna play this commercial one time to get that out of here. And I'm gonna call my boo.
City Life Coach Institute, City Life Coach Institute.
Toy Adjutant Master Certified Professional Life Coach. We are trained by life coaching school
City Life Coach
with the goal of creating legacies and securing livelihoods for you and families.
City Life Coach Institute.
I'm still good. Good night, y'all.
All right.
Stay on.
Okay.